Alright guys, welcome to episode 3 of the DayBreakers podcast. And that was the DayBreakers podcast. I hope you enjoyed it.
Wait, did we start?
World Record Speedrun Podcast.
Woohoo!
Hold on, I blinked. Do it again.
Hey, bye. Alright, time, what was that?
A second and a half.
Wow,
Millisecond.
we're breaking new grounds here.
Oh man, that was the shortest episode ever.
I learned so much about everyone.
We should do an encore.
Okay.
Hi,
Yeah.
bye.
Encore, do you want more? Cook and raw.
God fucking damn it.
Do it again!
This is how Dylum spits.
Hi, bye.
What did you say, Corey?
This is how Dylum spits.
Who's Die Lum?
It was like a sketch from the Chappelle Show.
Okay.
Whatever that is.
Better not bring your kids.
How do you not know what the Chappelle Show is?
Popular show
Whatever
about
that is.
circa
What a bitch, come on.
2003, 2004. Good time. Let's go.
Okay, let's go.
So how
Three?
was your week, Joseph?
Pretty good, Alex. I'm not gonna lie.
God damn it.
Wait, do we start for real, or are you fucking...
I don't know what's going on.
This is
See,
good
this is why I
energy.
have
We need
to
to keep
leave.
going. No, this is good.
This is great. We're gonna bumblefuck our way to the top.
Alex, what have you done?
He's created a masterpiece. Let him have it.
Fucking dumpster fire.
My dog's being a bitch.
Your bitch is being a dog.
Yes. Very good. One man's trash is another person's podcast. Welcome.
Episode, that's a good name. You did good. So let's start by talking about people's weeks, huh?
Alright, shit.
Who wants to go first?
Ross does, apparently.
Shit. Well, I can't even remember what the hell I did this past week. Besides coming back from Birmingham.
Yay!
How'd that go? Aside from the family.
Yeah. Wait, what do you mean?
Well,
Oh, like the whole reason I went?
yeah.
I mean, besides that, it was cool that I got to hang out with the guys again. For once.
The guys? Who's the guys?
You know who the guys are. Corey, Joe, and Alex.
Hey.
Hello.
Hey.
We are all guys.
We are all guys.
Only on the outside.
Confirmed.
On the inside, we're dudes.
What do we do together, Ross?
We played Puyo, and Corey got wrecked.
Let's just say
What?
Corey couldn't take it, and he couldn't stand another minute.
Oh, God.
Oh yeah, that happened too.
What? What does that
We'll
mean?
find out more about that during Joe's week, probably.
Probably.
Probably, if he mentions it.
I'm so curious. I don't even know.
Besides Birmingham, after I finally got back this past weekend, Monday or Tuesday, I think, I played a little bit of Stardew.
Hey, welcome back to Stardew.
Yeah, basically. I also picked up fuck, what was it called?
SCP?
SCP Secret Lab. It's on Steam. It's based on SCP Containment Breach. Basically, you play as either the monsters, for lack of a better term, and soldiers and scientists, and basically it's SCP, just it's all players.
Oh, I was about
no
to
NPC
ask.
enemies.
Was this a? I was gonna ask if this was a remake or not.
No, it seems like it's just based on Containment Breach.
Hmm.
But
Alright.
so far it's pretty fun when people aren't being weird and dumb, like opening the intercom to spam fucking Evangelion. I'm not even kidding.
I didn't think you were.
Okay, just making sure.
Get in the Shinji, Ross.
God,
Wait a minute.
Well, he does drive a Ford.
Hey.
Moving on.
Anything else?
No, not really.
Okay, then moving on. Let's go to Joseph.
Joseph.
Joe here. Well, my week was pretty standard. Work. I played a little bit of that Blaze Blue cross battle.
Oh.
That's pretty fun.
What's your team?
Right now, I think it's Chie, and I want to say Ragna right now.
Mm.
Mm.
I'm going to experiment with a little more. When Yang comes out, I'm going to try her out.
Oh.
But other than that, I started my comic. I got 3 pages done.
Oh yeah, I saw some.
shit.
That was real good. I'm wiping tears. So good.
I plan to get more done this weekend, so hopefully I'll actually start working on page 1, giving it color, giving it some word bubbles, making it all look nice and pretty when I put it online.
Nice.
I'm also very excited about a particular thing that we're going to discuss in a little while.
Oh.
I have so much to say about Smash, but when we get there, we'll get there. Also,
Don't jump the gun there, son.
I'm not going to. I'm just very excited. All right. And Pokemon Go can go to hell. Pikachu still has eluded me, and I don't ever think I'm going to catch one.
They're not real, you know that?
What?
What?
Pikachu's not real, Joe.
What?
Kidding. No.
It's never been real. There's no such thing as Pikachu. Pikachu's a myth.
Joseph goes and he picks up the Pokemon Yellow cartridge, and all of a sudden it's blank.
Oh no!
No!
Pokemon
because-
Blank.
You know,
Pokemon
Thanos brought
Blank.
back Harambe, but it took away my Pokemon Go cartridge.
No!
Cartridge.
I real yellow, whatever.
Well, you know, Pokemon Go will be getting a cartridge soon.
Pokemon
Right.
Go Yellow.
And Pokemon Go Brown.
That's true.
Ew.
Ew.
Colors of piss and shit.
Damn.
You're not wrong.
When you really think about it, yeah.
Yeah.
More like Pokemon Let's Go Straight to Hell.
Is that how we... Whatever.
Yeah, I know. Shut up.
Anything else, Joe?
Anything else?
What was the thing about the Ross thing happening?
Oh, we
Yeah,
played
that's
Blaze
awesome.
Blue.
Oh.
That was it.
I also got asked by my brother to be his best man, so I
I forgot. I was like, oh shit, that's right.
Yeah.
I accepted, and
She
I
almost
can't
choked.
wait. I can't wait to be there for him.
Do we got a date?
The wedding is set in March of next year.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, wow.
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 It's gonna be local.
I think it's going to be kind of private between the family. That's about it.
That's fine. We send our best, though. Mazel tov.
Mazel tov.
Right.
Mazel tov.
Mazel tov.
Mazel tov.
What about you, Corey? What did you do
Ooh.
this week?
Oh, shit.
I've been shanghaied.
You have been shanghaied, Alex.
I'm sorry, Alex.
It's okay.
You want to just say it just to get out of your system?
No.
Yes.
You sure?
I jumped the gun again.
Yeah, Gun Jumper Joe, that's who he is.
When do I get to jump the shark?
You have to level up a couple more times to get to.
Okay.
Okay, so...
Um,
Sil, ask Corey how his week was.
What?
I didn't even say anything about my son of a gun.
You didn't listen to what I said.
No, I didn't hear.
I said still. Ask Corey how his week was.
Corey, how was your week? Was?
Wait a minute.
Play that back for me.
Wait, hold on. Play that back with me. Corey, how was your week?
So, my week really didn't have like a lot of video game or activity stuff going on, because for most of it, me and Alex were taking care of our aunt's dogs.
Oh yeah.
So for like the past several days, while they've been out of town doing whatever, me and Alex would go to their house and we would let out all 7 of their dogs. There's actually 9, but they took 2 of them with them. And they're like, I don't know, they're like labs or something like that. They're big and they're just really, really shy. Like, they don't... I'm glad there's barking in the background.
No, I'm sorry. My dog's like, oh, you talking shit?
But like, their dogs like, well, friendly sometimes. They'll like get up, they'll lick the shit out of you. They'll just fucking slobber the hell out of whoever is near them. But other than that, they're really shy and skittish from us. Like we had 2 of them. One of them is the biggest out of all of them. His name's Spike, or Slice. I'm sorry. His name's Slice. Because
Slice.
he's got like a little white mark down his face, like Slice. But he's bigger than all of them, and like I'm sure if he tried, he could get like his mouth over my entire head, and the pooch is just hiding in this crate, not getting near me at all. And I'm like, come on, man. I'm clean. I'm nice. I'm friendly. I just want you to go outside and poop.
I mean, you've heard the term gentle giant.
Yeah. And he's like the loudest out of all of them too. So like, you're outside and you just pull up and you start hearing, oh, 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 oh. And then you get up close to him and he's like, oh. So
Touch me.
That sounds a little like ruckus.
Oh yeah, when he used to be scared of you
Yeah.
for some reason. Oh no, it's a white man!
Oh,
Get away from me!
And just like, it was heck for that, because like, him and the other one, Izzy, who's like the only one that's a really majorly different color. She's like black and white, and the other ones are more like black and brown. But like, trying to get them outside was like hell for us. And eventually, like after like 5 minutes of waiting with their doors open, standing away from them in like different rooms, we would finally have to like get a leash, get it around their neck, and drag them outside so that they could do their business, eat some food, and play around.
jeez.
We had to make the dogs have fun.
Yeah, have fun.
It was heck, but it's fine. It's done and over with, and we got paid a bit. But it's that's kind of all I've done. The other half of anything that I've done is like just kind of like sat around, slept, got cranky, and today watched Fooly Cooley Progressive, the first 2 episodes.
Oh shit, that's right. Anime.
How was it so far without spoiling anything?
Would you say it was very progressive?
Well, it's exactly like Fooly Cooley.
So it's not very progressive at all. It's the same.
I watch it, I'm enjoying it, but I have no idea what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, that sounds accurate.
That's exactly what Fooly Cooley is. But art's beautiful. The characters are really, really good, and just it's nice that it's back and that we're gonna get probably at least another 6 episodes of the same series of guitars and mechs and haraka.
How long was the other one?
It was exactly 6 episodes.
6? That's it?
Yeah.
Why does it feel like it was at least 12 or 13?
I know.
Because they replayed it over and over.
I
and
know,
over
right?
on Adult Swim. So it's just like it felt like it went on forever, but it was actually like really short.
It didn't even have like advertisements in the middle, right? Didn't they just play it all the way?
I think they did have advertisements, but it's like one break and then it kept going.
Yeah.
And it's so late at night that you're probably delirious from trying to watch it.
Yeah.
Which is probably not the best thing to get delirious while trying to watch Fooly Cooly. Because if you didn't understand it when you're sober, there's no way in hell you're going to understand it when you're not sober.
I just remember her getting out of the shower, and I'm like, yo, why my pee-pee wet?
Reword that.
Hold on, no, don't
watch,
go on yet. I wanted to say something else.
No, go on. I'm sorry.
I want to say my favorite part of Progressive was when a guy's getting beat up and he's like saying Yamaro, and the other guys in English are like, don't they know what Yamaro means?
Oh my god. It's got a lot of humor to it as well, so that's always really pleasant to have. Especially after a long day of running around in the fucking hell-ass sun. It's hot as hell down here and I hate it. Last thing that I did kind of remember is that, actually two. Number one, watched a little bit of Dominion from NJPW. Watched mainly Okada versus Omega 4. Got teary-eyed. It was a really good match. And just, I'm happy that Kenny Omega's the champion right now. So, congrats to Kenny Omega. The other thing is that today I watched the season premiere of Lucha Underground Season 4. And, like, not to get into too many details, but I missed Season 3 due to reasons. And to start this off, Dario Cuerto is dead, which I can't help feeling a little responsible for. Because in our D&D session, I made a character that was like Dario, and he got killed. So when I see that, I'm like, oh no, am I a gypsy? Did I voodoo this? Anything that I make in D&D becomes real.
Make $1 million.
Oh my gosh!
I'm trying my best. But Dario's dead, and Lucha Underground gets taken over by his dad, but his dad is just him, dressed like an old man with like a contact lens to make his eye look kind of foggy.
What?
It's so bizarre because it's just him with like a little wig, some gray beard, a contact lens, and he's on a crutch, and he's walking around like, I am Antonio Cuerto, and now I own Lucha Underground, unlike my stupid son. It's like, what the fuck? Okay.
This shit sounds weird.
Lucha Underground is very, very weird, but I love it. It's great stuff. I've missed it so much. Other thing is that Tommy Dreamer showed up in it, and I was like, oh, hey, Tommy Dreamer's still alive. But, yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
Okay. Syl, how was your week?
Well, gosh darn, hey. My weeks were something else.
Great talk.
Care to elaborate?
Because I was alone for 1 week. And it felt like my hands were doing something and I couldn't figure out where to put them. That's
Put
what my
them up
week
your
felt.
ass.
What the?
Nah, but when Ross was away for a week, I was like, well, shit, what do I do now? I can't farm my corn. My corn is alone. So I picked up Skullgirls again after not having played it in a while.
I just want to point out.
What?
She only wanted me around for the corn.
Give me that back. Hello? I don't know what he said, but I fucking love corn. Anyway.
My point proved.
My point
proven.
My point proved. But yeah, I picked up Skullgirls again, and it was like flashbacks from the olden days, and it's like it's all muscle memory, baby. And then I saw some familiar faces like old times, and it was lit. And even Night Pyre, I forget.
I think it's Pyre.
Night Pyre. Yeah, he even stopped by the stream, and for those who don't know, that's the voice actor for Beowulf in Skullgirls.
Awoo, Beowulf.
I should request. Can you say awoo? Beowulf. Thank you. And say Alex, and say Super Fighting Alex. Dad.
Shoutouts.
Shoutouts to Simple Alex. Was that copyrighted? Can we check? Hello? Editors? Alright, we got the green light. Let's go.
Editors, implying we have more than one.
Implying we have any real editors.
What do you
wait,
as in professional.
Okay, bye guys. I guess you don't need me.
Okay. Yeah, bye.
Have fun editing the video on your own, idiot.
Checkmate, idiot.
When I say professional, I mean you do this as a profession.
What do you call this bullshit?
Not a job!
Okay, alright. I guess Alex will die.
Alex don't get paid for this.
Thanks,
time
guys.
Call out post? Okay, I didn't know we were doing a call out podcast.
I'm gonna
To
make
be
a
fair, none of us get paid.
I'm gonna make a
Exactly,
Patreon,
that's
and
my
none of you
point.
can have my money.
Everybody make your own Patreon.
My
Share
money.
nothing.
But yeah, played Skullgirls, and I picked up Fighters again after learning that you get the DLC for free right away. And I went to go lock that down, but I'm an idiot, and I went to cash in my Zenny, and then I'm like, wait a minute, Alex, do I have to download the DLC manually? And he's like, yes. And I went, okay, I spent 380 Zenny and did not get any new DLC. Thank you. So, yeah, anyone out there that has Fighters, make sure you download the DLC before you use up that Zenny. Or else you'll end up with just 5 golden freezes, all the same color, turned into coinies. What's it called? Z-coins?
Hercule dollars.
Satan bucks.
Satan bucks.
Ruble.
Bison dollars.
V-bucks. Well, Satan. And yeah, me and Alex had some hype games matches.
I'm gonna get that DLC soon. So call out Sil, call out Joe, call out Robert, Eli. I'm coming
yeah.
back.
Yo, yeah, I'll be down to play more because I actually like Vegito. He's pretty fun, and I managed to pull off some sick ass moves, and I didn't know what I was doing. But Alex was like, "Damn!" and I'm like, "Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing." But damn, does it look good?
I'm ready. Whenever you are.
Ooh.
I'll come back.
But aside from games, which will be saved for E3 talk, my uncle went to what's it called? Thailand? I think it was Thailand. And he was actually in Japan for like about 5 hours, and he actually managed to like get around Japan. And knowing my uncle, he's a little slow, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh.
Oh, you. No, not like that.
Oh.
No.
Oh?
No.
Okay,
No.
we don't know what you mean anymore.
Elaborate.
My uncle's.
He's not the brightest. He's not the sharpest
yeah.
tool in the shed.
Yeah, he's not the sharpest tool in the shed. Even though
He's
he
like
went
any
to.
of us.
He's like one of those people that go, I went to college. But then he's like, so how do I upload a video on Facebook?
Oh.
He's those types of people.
Oh.
Oh.
This is why college does not prepare you for much.
But it somehow prepared him just enough to go around Japan and get me the wrong Sailor Moon bootleg.
Uh-oh.
So he knows my sister likes Sailor Moon, and he was like getting stuff, and then he picked something up and he's like, wait, apparently this is not Sailor Moon. So he just gives it to me, and I'm like, oh, okay, whatever this is. Oh, freaking baby, some baby anime.
It's fine. You're a weeb.
Hell,
What is it, like
yeah.
Precure?
I forget, it's called like Hug something.
Oh God.
He wasn't that far off though. It is from the makers of Sailor Moon, but it's not Sailor Moon. But
I was
it's
gonna make a comment, but I'm not going to.
oh no, he did not give me hentai. Don't worry.
Jeez.
This better not be porn.
There's a titty.
But yeah, man. Hey, if my uncle can get around in 5 hours using nothing but Google Translate, yo, when is DayBreakers hits Japan? Eh?
We actually start getting paid.
Yeah, donate to our Patreon, which we are going to use for editing and supplies and wink.
And wink wink.
We have a Patreon?
Wait, you're going
Yeah,
to
we
use
have
our
a Patreon. It's sponsored
donations
by
for
my
winks?
Good one.
But yeah, that's been my week. My dog was constipated, but he's good now.
What the?
Wait, was your dog constipated or were you constipated?
Both. Next question.
Thanks for sharing.
Thank you very much.
Alex, how was your week?
Oh, okay.
You just jacked Alex's week again.
Well, were you going to ask yourself, how was your week, Alex?
Maybe I was. You don't know.
Well, after you.
On the video game front, I played a little bit of Shin Megami Tensei 4 Apocalypse. I already beat the game, but I was going in and like filling in the Demon Compendium, which is fancy words for Demon Pokedex, and I wasn't expecting any good reward for it, so I wasn't let down when the only thing you get is a title for your Street Pass thing.
So what is that title?
It was like Demon PhD. Pretty hard dick.
Pretty hard demon.
Yeah, pretty hard demon. Come on, Alex.
And then you attach Mara to it, so you really got a pretty hard demon.
God damn it.
And besides that, I was doing a little research into a speedrunning community that doesn't exist for Street Fighter 1.
Wait. Hold on, rewind. What?
So Corey was looking at speedruns, I guess, and he found the leaderboard for Street Fighter 1, which only has one upload to it, and he was like, you know what? One of us could really snag first place on this. And so we were playing Street Fighter 1 at Joseph's, and first we took turns going through the arcade mode, and it's like, we can definitely do this. And we got a time down. I played it, and I got like 16 minutes or so. And I went to go upload that, and I found out that the leaderboard hasn't been updated in like over a year. And so you can't upload, or at least it doesn't say that you can upload Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection runs to it, because the mods don't pay attention. And I did some more research, and the only run that's up there is basically from a random like Brazilian YouTube that was just doing a long play of the game. So it's like completely unrelated to speedrunning. And the only
This makes a whole lot of sense so far.
And the only... This is where it gets interesting. The only thread on the leaderboard forum was from a year ago of some guy complaining and saying, hey, my run got rejected because it says I wasn't on the correct settings even though it doesn't specify that or something. And he's like, I'm looking at all these other runs. where you're supposed to have these specified things. And you can clearly see that these guys are cheating. Like, it's supposed to be on 2 rounds and it's only on 1. And these people are going back and forth, and it's like there's some clear collusion. And all the guys that are talking are nowhere to be found and don't have any runs. It's like a nuke hit this leaderboard and erased everything.
What the heck?
Jesus.
It's a ghost town.
So because you can't do the anniversary collection I was going to, I was gonna like get MAME or a PS2 emulator and play one of those ports of the game. And I just haven't done it yet, but if I get motivated, I'll see if I can get that number
Now
one spot.
Alex is motivated.
I think that's everything interesting I have to talk about. So
So I guess it's that time.
it's time for
It's
the
not
break.
that time yet.
What?
Oh.
Huh?
Wait, yes, it is. It is time for the break.
Stupid ass?
Wait, what? What's going on?
Stupid ass.
Don't call my ass stupid.
We're gonna
It can't be stupid. It doesn't exist.
take a short break and come back, and when we do, we're gonna talk all about the Electronic Entertainment Expo
2018.
2018, baby.
Okay, so E3 happened, and like we started off with EA, and fuck EA because nothing happened at EA. Like absolutely, I think there was like 2 games that weren't about sports, but like none of it was interesting and none of it can be remembered. So
I mean, nowadays EA is kind of a giant, massive garbage fire.
EA
Yeah.
Sports.
Microsoft happened, and it had like a couple of things that weren't just exclusive to it announced. But number 1, Sekiro: Shadows Die Twice,
I'm
the
excited
new game from FromSoft.
for that game.
The game that everyone saw the original like teaser for like last year, and we're like, oh, is that Bloodborne 2? Is that Bloodborne 2? Oh my god, is that Bloodborne 2? But no, it's not. It's a completely new game with like I guess new mechanics and everything like that.
Very new
And
mechanics.
Yeah, you get a grappling hook into your hand.
There's all sorts of different hand attachments, and the biggest thing is that there's no leveling at all in that game. And you can't create your own character. It's just going to be like a single player, straightforward story. Or maybe not single player. I take that back. But
It might be single player, but we don't know.
Summoning's kind of a staple for From Software games now.
Yeah, but will they bring it back for a new IP though?
Yes, they did for Bloodborne. A new
Oh, yeah.
IP.
Yeah. I guess you're right then. But oh my god, it looks so good. It looks very flashy with the grappling hook. You can use it to maneuver around. You can latch onto enemies, leap on them, just start stabbing the shit out of them.
It is the first of 50 samurai Japanese games announced at E3.
Yeah.
There was a lot of samurai games announced. Like, holy crap. Well, I mean,
Sekiro.
like, more than 4, at least. Or more than...
There were 3.
Oh my god, there were just 3. Shit, what am I saying?
There were,
Ghost of Tsushima.
Oh my god, that game is so beautiful.
and Neo 2.
Mhm. Yeah, Neo 2.
Oh yeah. Neo 2 had like a brief teaser, and it was just kind of the character exploded into a fucking fire oni. It's like, whoa, hey, what the hell is this game? Oh, it's Neo 2. After Sekiro, there was the I'm gonna get this title right. The Awesome Adventures of Captain Spirit.
What was that?
Sounds weird.
Well, that's because it's a new game for the Life is Strange series.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a prequel to Life is Strange 2.
Are you sure
Oh,
about
I was
that?
thinking.
Yeah, that's what they said like during like talks about it, I think during Square Enix or the Microsoft thing.
Oh, I just heard that it was in the universe.
It's in the universe and it's a prequel to the next game.
The Awesome Adventures of Captain Spirit does not sound like a Life is Strange title.
Well,
Well-
so the thing is that it's about like a little kid.
Yeah. It's a little kid who's pretending to be like a superhero with his alcoholic dad. Like,
Oh, boy.
it may not sound like Life is Strange, but it sure as hell looks like Life is Strange.
Yeah, it does look like it.
Like, the art style is like the exact same.
Does the kid dab?
I don't think it's early. I don't think it's late enough for him to dab.
You're
I
never
think, like,
too
this
young
probably
to dab.
Yeah.
He hasn't reached that point yet.
You are
Good.
never too young to dab.
But
Did they
I'm sure when the second game comes out, Captain Spirit will surely dab. But the other big thing about it is, like, while it is a prequel to Life is Strange 2, the game, when it comes out, will be completely free.
Oh wow, really?
So I'm guessing this is kind
Wow.
of like a big demo.
June 26th this year?
So it's not going to be episodic?
No, this is like a single like game, not episodic, and it's completely free.
So it comes out. So it comes out this year.
Comes out in 12 days.
Wow.
It's kind of crazy. But yeah. Then, so the other weird thing about Microsoft is that they announced a game that was talked about at least 3 times across E3 at 3 different conferences, and that was Kingdom Hearts 3.
Right? What the hell?
There was 3 different, slightly different trailers. Most of them kept like the same general stuff, but like had slight differences. But they were basically the exact same trailer 3 times.
What was the third one about? I
Uh,
know
The
I
third
saw-
one,
I saw Frozen for the Microsoft. I don't know what Square did.
at the very end of the second trailer, there were Kyrie and Axel sitting on a rock in front of the ocean.
Oh, we saw that one.
Yeah,
I
we
think.
saw that one.
And then in the third trailer, it showed off a Ratatouille, or maybe a Ratatouille section, like a mini game where Sora's cooking with a rat on his head.
I saw pictures of that, but we never saw that trailer.
Yeah.
I think that was
Oh,
in the
and-
second one, Corey.
That was a third one.
No.
Okay,
That
so
was in
there's
the-
4?
What?
What?
There's so many. These trailers are just confusing as the fucking storyline. Damn it!
They sure are. Which one was the Aqua heel turn?
They were all the Aqua heel turn.
Okay.
They all had that point.
All I remember is that the last trailer had
I-
the pirates level.
Oh yeah, the last trailer did show off fucking Port Town. Or
Oh,
Port
Pirates of
Royal.
the Caribbean
Wow.
3
Wow.
for
This is not
what it
D&D.
looks like.
Wait, what?
It looked like Pirates 3.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh yeah, it did, didn't it? So
Bro, the graphics for that world made it look almost like the movie.
yeah.
Yeah, it did.
When it showed Jack Sparrow, I'm like, holy shit! Is this a goddamn movie?
The only thing that threw it off for me was Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She looks a little weird.
For now.
What's Johnny Depp doing in Kingdom Hearts?
well, what was he doing in there last time? Being a skeleton.
Oh my god.
Damn skeleton pirates running amok. But yeah, just a new version of the Simba summon. It looked like. Where he-
And the Organization 13's back. looks
Yeah.
like.
and they all have yellow eyes and features
And features.
because of plot that was described in one of 7 other games. There was a person that put out a vid recently talking about stuff and mentioned Kingdom Hearts 3. He's like, at this point, I'm kind of losing hope for the plot to make sense, but the game's probably gonna be fun. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 3 shown like 9 different times. Kingdom Hearts E3. That's what it
Yeah.
was.
Kingdom Hearts
Basically.
E3. 3 times.
Until Nintendo comes along.
And before Nintendo,
Oh, yeah, before
Microsoft still showed off Tales of Vesperia, the Definitive Edition.
they finally got it, folks.
They finally brought it over to a different console that wasn't the Xbox 360. God bless America.
Hooray!
I actually looked up that game because of the whole meme, how they kept asking them, hey, when are you gonna translate it? And they're like, accept that game. We're not doing that.
Like, fuck you.
And I'm like, okay, what's the deal with this game? And then I look it up, and then I'm like, that's it? That's what this is? What? Hello? Nani?
What's your
Yeah.
problem?
I don't know. It just,
So what you're saying is you don't get the appeal of the game?
yeah, I guess. Because I'm like, fire, hero.
It's got nothing to do with fire.
Sill's having a
Like-
stroke.
It's a JRPG. It's all about story and big elves and just it's got a cool dog. The dog smokes a pipe. The dog doesn't actually smoke a pipe, but it's got a pipe in its mouth. It's the best dog.
It has an oral fixation.
Localized pipe dog.
But
Localized pipe dog.
Here's my question: was the whole thing everyone was wanting was just to bring it over to PS3? 'Cause-
Yeah, everything they wanted was for it to not just be on the Xbox 360.
Okay.
That's all they wanted.
Because it was localized. It was just they didn't port it.
They didn't port it to other systems, and at this point, they're porting it to like most of the systems with updated graphics. Maybe I think they said new content and characters.
Oh, no. Listen. The trailer said the game features such amazing things as content and characters.
Oh,
Those are bullet points
Oh.
that the game has content and characters.
this game has a plot.
Oh boy.
Oh god, Bamco, what are you doing?
The point is that they're bringing the game to new consoles.
They're finally bringing it back. And you know what else is coming back? You know what else is making a fucking comeback?
What?
Devil May Cry.
This is definitely my most excited game this E3 because it looks amazing.
I freaked out. Me and Alex were watching it, and we saw it coming about, and we're like, I said this. I was like, what is this? Another Nano Breaker? Which is a shitty game. Don't look it up. I saw like the demon stuff. I'm like, okay, what the hell is this? And then the Capcom logo, and me and Alex start freaking out. And then it shows off a slightly shorted hair person with a gun and a cocky grin. And I'm like, oh no, please don't let this be Dante. Please don't let this be Dante. I'm like, no, don't fuck this up. And then Devil May Cry flashes. I'm like, wait, what? And then we find out that it's Nero, and the only way we know this is because the guy revs up the sword and he's voiced by Johnny Youngbosh.
I thought you were gonna say Johnny Knoxville.
Nah.
I'm Johnny Knoxville. Welcome to Devil's Anus.
Devil Triggers. I'm Nero, and welcome to Jackass.
Yeah.
After the point where we see him rev up his sword, like, we freak out, because everything in that game just blows our fucking mind. Like, he's got a fucking robot arm. We're like, what the hell happened?
And it shows what happened because a guy that looks suspiciously like Virgil, his dad, ripped it off of his arm.
It's like, hello, son, for the first time ever. Yoink! He's hanging out with what I can only assume is a mechanic who turned her old trailer into his arm or a bomb.
What?
Because she looks pretty trashy.
What? Oh, I don't get it.
I don't either.
I don't get this joke.
She looks like white trash.
Be nice to her. She's just Cindy. I keep forgetting what her name is from Final
Her name's
Fantasy.
Nico.
You can't tell
No,
when
you
I'm smiling.
stupid idiot.
Why?
Really cool combos. Nero surfs around on his arm.
You are underselling that. Nero has a robot arm that he rocket punches and then he skates on it in midair.
What the fuck?
Alex, take it away.
Nero is on the ground doing his cool sword combos to demon enemies while his arm is just flying all over the place, punching everything.
So it's just like Metal Gear Solid 5.
I need to do more research, but I don't know like how many of Nero's previous abilities are going to be able to come back. Like, if his new robot arm is going to still be able to do, like, the Snatch and Buster. And
It's gonna have time stop.
he can just time stop Bayonetta enemies now.
With his arm? Question mark?
The trailer has a cool song by the same person that sung Orchid's theme from the new Killer Instinct called Devil Trigger that's supposed to be Nero's theme, and I'm super wondering if Nero can even Devil Trigger now that he lost his arm.
Who's snapping or something?
I'm sorry, that's me.
Stop doing that. I can hear that. It's prominent. Keep going. No, stop.
You say keep going?
Yeah.
No, I mean keep talking, bitch.
I'm talking to you, Corey. Do you think he's going to still be able to Devil Trigger without his arm?
I don't know. I don't think he can now, because, like, the whole point of him Devil Triggering in 4 was because he had you in his arm and shit. But, like, he might still be able to. He might Devil Trigger and his arm turns back into a demon. His little robot arm gets all scaly and shit.
I don't know.
Maybe he gets his arm back at some point. I don't know.
Maybe it turns into a cyber demon arm.
And then title drop Devil May Cry 5 with like the best logo ever for the series, and the camera zooming out from X, and from a distance you can make out Dante on a motorcycle zooming in, looking like a crazy messed out grandpa.
He's the cool uncle.
He's the cool uncle that's on meth, doing the Joey Wheeler grin. Oh my god, I'm so excited for this game though. I'm really happy because DMC's got like its old director or whoever back, and the game looks sick as hell. It's a goddamn masterpiece, probably.
It was leaked a while ago that somebody said that in the game you're going to be able to play as Dante, Nero, and Virgil. And for the main key art, the box art, there's Nero, Dante, and some guy with a sleeveless coat and tattoos. And it's just like, is that Virgil? And what the hell?
Because Virgil never had tattoos as far as we know. And fucking, like, why would he get those now?
Like, even his hair looks darker than whatever, but the man did go to hell and stuff. He's had a long life.
Yeah.
He was a corrupted demon for a while.
Got his ass beat again by his brother.
An endless cycle of getting his ass beat by his brother.
Constantly. Just constantly getting his ass beat.
I wonder what's going to happen in 5.
I'm really excited to find out. I'm not super crazy excited for Nico, but I'm sure she'll be a great character.
She seems very charming, but
She's got quite a mouth on her.
I'm sure that instead of Dante beating the shit out of his brother, Nero's gonna beat the shit out of his dad.
Oh god. So after Devil May Cry 5 came the day anime became real. Also known as Bamco Presents Jump Force. Nobody want to say anything about that? Nobody want to say anything about the creepy real anime people running around in the arena fighter?
Joseph?
No.
Joseph?
Well,
Did you see your hyper realistic Frieza running around blowing up buildings?
yeah. Well, it was a little off-putting at first. I'm like, what's going on here? We got anime characters in the real world. What's going on?
New York, to be specific.
Yeah. But
It looks
that place is always being blown up in like various movies and games, and it's just a big sandbox.
a big sandbox for anime now.
Do you
Yep.
think they'll run into the Avengers?
No.
No.
0% chance. I'm sorry, 1% chance.
So you're saying there's a chance?
I'm saying there's a chance, but it probably won't happen.
Mm.
I think the
But
thing
you're
that
saying there's a chance.
you hold on to your hope, Ross. I'm not going to take it away from you. I think the thing they're going for is to make it look like those Universal Studios, like 4D movies they do.
Yes.
Because every time I see a trailer, it looks like that, basically.
Kinda, yeah. Yeah. It does look like that. Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's working now.
It's like,
But-
I'm excited to see more characters in it, but I'm definitely not going to buy it.
Like, if I did get this game, it would be after, like, a major price drop. It's just... Number one, it's another arena fighter from Jump. And while it's cool, like, yeah, I get my Naruto, I get fucking One Piece, I got my Dragon Ball, and they're all on a team together, and I get to beat the shit out of Light Yagami. And it's gonna be a fun time doing the same combo 3 to 4 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then powering up for 3 minutes to do a big special attack that takes an hour to finish, and then I'm still in the match.
Right.
Yeah.
You can't announce Dragon Ball Fighters last year and then announce this.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's not a good trade at all. Like,
No, it's really not.
after how well Dragon Ball Fighters did with just like how beautiful the art style was, how smooth the gameplay is, how amazing the soundtrack, and then you say, alright, we're gonna take all that and we're just gonna make it real now. Just reel it up.
And let's back up a little bit. You don't take all that. Period. You don't take all that. You just make something
You throw it
new.
out the window is what you do.
Exactly.
Ugh. It's really uncomfortable to see Luffy go Gear 4 and look as realistic as possible. It's gross. It's fucking gross.
Very
Remind me
gross.
What Gear 4 looks like.
Oh, he's got tiny little legs. He's big upper body. He's like a sumo thing bouncing around.
Google it.
Huh.
Just Google it, you dumb bitch.
I don't know if I want to.
It's the worst form for any shonen character ever. I love the boy. I love Luffy to death, but holy fuck, man. You look awful. But yeah. Anime is real and it's destroyed the world.
Sounds like fun.
But back to comebacks.
Oh.
The weirdest and craziest comeback ever, I think. Battletoads Return. Battletoads is getting another game.
It's been forever.
It's been almost 10 years. Or 20 years, maybe.
I'm
Maybe
gonna say
even
20 years.
maybe even 30.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe even 30 years. It's been a long time. But it's getting another game. It's not a cameo in Shovel Knight. It's not a cameo in Killer Instinct. It's not a cameo in fucking Cuphead. It's a new goddamn game.
Were they in Cuphead?
They were like spoofed in Cuphead.
Oh, the two frogs with the Ryu and Ken thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
Sure you can.
but they're making new Battletoads. They showed no gameplay, nothing about it. They just said, "Hey, we're making a Battletoads. It's gonna be like a 2D fucking brawler or whatever." And I think that was about it.
And it's got
Oh, yeah,
hand-drawn
so-
sprites.
Hand-drawn sprites, yeah.
To answer your question about the last Battletoads game, 94.
94. So about 20 or 30 years.
Jesus.
Yeah, like 24.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 24.
24 exactly.
24 years since the last game, and they're like, let's do it. Let's fucking do it.
Let's do it again!
The kids love the cameos, and let's just make it a new game.
They love it!
The kids love them frogs. Let's make a game with frogs.
Toads! Ross, they're toads!
Yeah, Ross.
Is there really a difference?
Yes, there's a
Yeah.
big difference.
Never mind, I take it back. But that was basically most of the good shit from Microsoft. They announced Halo Infinite, and Alex said, "That's Halo. I can tell because there's grass."
We were watching the trailer and like all it showed was just a planet of grass, and basically as a joke I said, oh, "This is Halo," and then they started showing off crates and soldiers, and I'm like, "Wait a minute, this is Halo," and then they showed Master Chief, and I'm like, "That's Mass Effect."
Wait, what?
It's a jape, you idiot. After Microsoft, though, came Bethesda's little conference, which started off with a live performance by Andrew WK performing in front of a very confused audience.
Totally sandbagging him.
Totally sandbagged Andrew WK. They're just like, what the fuck? I thought we were going to talk about Rage 2. It's just like, no. Andrew WK is going to perform a song. You're going to sit there and enjoy it. You're like, But then after that, and after them talking about Prey and a bunch of other stuff, came Doom Eternal.
Nani?
The sequel to Doom 2016 has been announced. It's on Earth, it looks like, and it's bringing back other demons.
Somebody said there's twice as many demons.
And they did say that, and the guy on stage said that, and I'm like, are you making some new ones? Because how many other demons do you have at this point?
Not twice as many, so that's exciting.
Will there be demon ass?
Cyber
There will
Demon
probably be
is
a lot of demons.
Cyber Demon is already in Doom 2016.
Yeah.
But
Archvile, anyone?
yep, the Archvile is the big one they showed off, which is everyone's bane of existence.
No, what are you talking about? It's everyone's favorite.
I know one streamer that's gonna have a real blast with that Archvile.
Who is it?
Joel?
Joel! Aside from that, and then talking about a little bit, they will be showing off a little bit more of it at QuakeCon this year. I don't have a date for QuakeCon, but they did say they will be showing it off for QuakeCon.
Quaker Oats has a con? God damn.
Yes.
Thank God.
Quaker Oats. The other big thing that Bethesda talked about was Fallout 76. Which, Alex, correct me if I'm wrong, we tried talking about this and you cut it from this podcast, right?
Don't even talk about it. I'm cutting that sentence out.
No, leave that sentence and its response.
We tried talking about Fallout. Shut up.
We tried talking about Fallout 76 and we didn't know a goddamn clue what we were
Phil knew the most about it,
Yeah.
but we still didn't know much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We kind of bullshit all of our info.
And yet, somehow, some of it is... Because it is an entirely online Fallout game.
Oh.
And it can be played solo. There is very limited amount of players per server, so that it's not just people. You might get like 12 people to a game.
I don't know. That sounds a little small.
Well, yeah. And it keeps that lonely feel of just wandering around the wasteland, jerking off.
I'm super
It's gonna be-
confused because, like, I saw an article and it said that there are no NPCs in the game except for robots.
Mm-hmm.
The
Oh,
only
no.
humans are human players.
Yeah, I saw a meme that said, "Oh, you're making fun of our dialogues? Well, fuck you. Have none."
Oh, no.
What
It's
in the
in Western-
goddamn?
Yo,
It's a...
bring him back.
Sorry, we killed him.
It's, well, technically not, because this is a prequel.
Oh yeah,
He's not
it's true.
dead yet.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
He's also
It's-
maybe not born yet,
Yeah, potentially.
Wait a minute.
unless he was
What in the goddamn?
unless he was cryogenically frozen.
I think that was only for one of the vault.
Yeah,
But, yeah.
I'm
It's a...
interested in
But-
the setting and all the enemies and stuff because it looks like there's a lot of cool new mutants that they're making, like giant flying bats. Because it's taking place
Death
in
claws with wings.
because it's in West Virginia, there's gonna be like a lot of stuff based on cryptids and stuff like that. So we're gonna get Mothman. There's an entire place on the map just says Mothman on it.
Are we gonna get through?
Yes, we are.
Yes.
Yes. On the topic of giant flying bats, I just have to ask this. Why does every single game have to have bats?
Because they're creepy.
It's interesting.
Or like their asshole?
Don't talk about my asshole, bitch.
Were there any bats in the other Fallout games?
No, this is like the first bat that's ever been like a real thing in
Why
Fallout.
did they need to add them to Fallout?
Cause it's a fucking thing in West Virginia.
Fuck bats in all
Fuck West
video
Virginia.
games.
West Virginia, born and raised.
Fucking big ass mutant bat that shoots sonic waves at people.
Hey, that almost
Sonic
rhymed.
Wave.
A giant mutant sloth.
Amazing.
Oh, it is amazing. It's the most beautiful mutant I've ever seen. It's trying to kill all of us. I'm partly stoked for this, and also partly not, because like I do kind of like going around the world of Fallout, meeting people, and then killing them. And I don't want to just go around killing players.
I
want
heard.
PK.
Yeah, I heard that you can nuke people.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the other thing that they announced is that you can run around getting like codes to launch nukes
No way.
Oh my god.
at other people, at areas, at enemies, and
So it's basically Metal Gear Solid 5.
Yes, but more active.
and more like you can go into the newly irradiated area to get materials and also die in it.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's a weird little thing they're trying to pull right now, and I don't know if it's going to be a big success. But if it does, like, I mean, more power to them. Like, you did it. You made a multiplayer Fallout game.
A game
But at the
that's
other hand-
a series that's exclusively about story-driven, dialogue-based, with a little bit of combat.
Yeah. hmm Oh, and they did announce what the collectors will have,
A map?
featuring a glow-in-the-fucking-dark map.
I don't care anything about most of this Fallout Elder Scrolls stuff. Specifically Fallout because it's online and stuff. But God Howard is so charismatic.
Let him say fuck.
He said
Let him
fuck.
say- He said fuck.
This map glows in the fucking dark. And he could not be any more happy about it.
And it comes with a fucking power armor helmet. So, fucking great.
I wonder if you can actually
comes
put
out-
your head in it. I wasn't paying enough attention.
I think they did say it was wearable.
Okay.
It better be. Otherwise, like, what's the fucking point?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean,
I want the fucking helmet. I want my fucking
Novelty
pip.
collector's item.
Even if it,
You can shove your novelty up your ass. I want to be a dork.
even if
I want
it,
to wear
Well-
stupid shit on my head.
even,
Well, then you have to go and make a fucking cosplay suit of armor,
I
you
think-
dip.
I think a buddy of mine actually pre-ordered it, like the $100 one. That comes with
Jesus.
it. Yeah, right. There's a $100 one, and I think there's a $200 one, $250 one. I'm like,
Mm.
God damn! What is this money?
Where did it
for?
come from? And the game's coming out in November this year.
Oh, this year.
Les, where
Yeah.
did it come from and where did it go?
well, we know
Well,
where
it
it
went
went.
to Fallout.
Cotton Eye Joe.
Beta.
Oh, and at the very end, they were like, "Oh, and by the way,
By the way, you
Bye.
cut out.
By the way, you yeah. By the way, you cut out.
we are making Elder." Bye.
it
Well,
said
fuck you.
he said we are making Elder. Bye.
Damn it.
We're making elders, baby.
We are making Elder Scrolls 6. Bye.
That was
that go
yeah.
towards
You
Elder
got
Scrolls.
Skyrim. It's a new game in
They're
the
making a new
Skyrim series.
Square Enix, featuring Keith David doing voiceover, and they kind of didn't reveal anything.
Good talk.
Like,
Yeah.
at most, what they did say was that Final Fantasy 14 will be getting an update called Under the Moonlight, and there will also be a Monster Hunter crossover with it, where you will fight a Rathalos and get something, probably.
But that's
And they
stupid,
showed-
and I don't play that game, so I'm excited for Monster Hunter getting the behemoth as a monster you can hunt.
You cut out.
I hate you. I said that's stupid and I don't care about Final Fantasy 14, but
You cut
Monster...
out.
I'm not talking to you anymore. Whatever. Go on.
You did actually cut out.
I believe you, but fuck it.
Yeah, I am way more excited for the Monster Hunter.
You cut
No,
No,
out.
you cut out.
No,
Let
you.
us talk about this.
Alright, so going on to Ubisoft.
It was stupid in French and nobody watched it.
I didn't watch it, but I was doing some research, and there's some new game called Odyssey, and it looks pretty cool because you play as this short Italian guy, and you have this hat, and you can use it to control people.
No, Alex,
Oh.
it's Mario Odyssey, and that was not done by Ubisoft.
Oh,
What you're thinking of, what they did announce was Assassin's Creed Odyssey, where you play as a boy or a girl from the Spartans, and you just play Assassin's Creed.
oh,
Mm,
Oh.
oh.
underwhelming,
Oh no.
as Assassin's
Oh my.
Creed has been lately.
Yeah, like the characters looked fine, but like it still is. I don't think anything's really changed in it.
Sony.
Well, actually, the last thing from Ubisoft was Starlink.
Oh yeah. You guys want to talk about that?
Yeah. So, how much did you guys see about Starlink?
We saw it last E3, and I was like, "That's kind of interesting." It's got figures.
Cut
It's
out.
got what?
You cut out.
It's got figures and stuff.
So you actually saw the figure stuff with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they showed it last year.
It's like Disney Infinity, but for spaceships.
They did show it last year?
Yes. Or it's
Yeah.
something, but we definitely have seen it before.
Well, I mean, I don't know if you guys saw what they were showing off earlier this morning, but after I woke up, I got on YouTube and then I went back through the treehouse today, and they showed it off more. And they showed off specifically what the models do for it.
What they do?
So, the game apparently comes with its own little attachment for the Joy-Cons that you set the figure on, the pilot figure. I'm assuming you guys saw that much.
Yes.
Okay, so you set the model over on top of the figure, and that acts as your ship. Basically, what you can do with the models is you can take them apart and mix and match them in weird positions and shapes. Like, you can stick wings on top of wings, and you can flip the wings upside down and stick guns on the wing that's on the wing.
And then you stick a wing on the gun?
Yes.
And it'll actually change this in game.
Yes.
That's amazing.
It
Yeah,
changes.
That's crazy.
It changes instantly.
That's awesome.
Like, you can adjust your ship on the fly, basically.
Holy shit.
Yeah, real time changing.
I think
Like when I first saw it, I was like,
Yeah, when they
Like
first
Star
showed
Fox.
off the trailer, it just kind of looked like a generic flight sim,
mm-hmm.
and they just kind of showed off an R-wing looking ship. But like in the treehouse, they actually showed off gameplay and how the mechanics work.
Yeah. That's what made it like, okay, I
Like-
see you.
Like they were
I
just
see
kind
you.
of sitting in space, messing with the ship, and he took off one of the wings, and the ship kind of dipped to one side a little bit, and then he took the wing and he stuck it on the other wing, and the whole thing just kind of went diagonal. It was weird and silly, but it's also cool as fuck because like it affects. The way he described it was it affects your stats and how the ship operates, and it affects kind of the physics of the ship.
Huh.
It's actually really cool looking. once you actually get into it and mess around with it.
Did they say a price for any of these figures and stuff?
I don't remember if they did or not, but I'm sure it comes with at least one, two.
I'm sure it would too.
I also want to say that this is on basically everything. It's on Switch, PS4, and Xbox One.
Yes.
Yeah, but one cool thing about the R-Wing that they showed off, it actually comes with a Fox figure, so you can fly around in this game as Fox in his R-Wing, and you don't actually need weapon attachment. It comes with the R-Wing blaster.
Oh, good.
That's pretty cool, and it looked legit.
Is it just gonna be flying around in space?
No, it's
In Sky.
yeah. The way I thought of it was, this is what No Man's Sky should have been. Like you start out in space. You can actually go down onto planets and kind of explore the planet. You can even get out of your ship, I think, and like take samples of shit. Almost exactly like No Man's Sky, but the combat, the actual ship combat on the planet, you have to fight, like you have to shoot robots and shit and giant monsters and aliens on the planets in your ship, and it actually has like a little hover mode once you actually go into combat.
Are there quests?
It looked like it, but I don't know if it was like side mission shit or if it was actually part of the story.
So there is a story,
Sounds
though.
neat either way.
It looked like there was a story. There's a lot of subtitle.
Good.
Mm.
So if I'm playing the PS4 version and I attach my Fox McCloud, will I get shot with a gun in real life?
Will Miyamoto and Sony Man show up and have a gunfight against each other?
Jesus. Wait, is Starlink actually on PlayStation?
It's gonna be for like.
I literally
every-
said like a minute ago.
Oh.
I think it's important to say it's
Oh.
on everything.
Oh, that's what you said. I
Did
misinterpreted
you cut out?
that. No, I misinterpreted that as this is everything that's going to be on these systems, and
Okay.
it didn't register in my brain that we didn't talk about basically everything on Nintendo.
The point is
But-
that this game is going to be on every system.
Yeah,
And it sounds really neat.
it looks really neat.
So that was the best thing that came out of Ubisoft's mouth.
Boobysoft.
Pretty much.
Ubisoft. So on to Sony, which started off with The Last of Us 2 and mentioned Tetris Effects. On to the main attraction of Sony.
Oh yeah. Wait, what?
The main attraction of Sony.
Resident Evil 2 Remake.
Oh yeah.
Holy fuckamole.
Holy
That was
fuck.
violent. Like, it's a trailer of a first-person perspective of a rat running around, and then a fucking table falls on it and crushes it and kills it.
That
And-
wasn't a table. That was a shelving unit.
Oh. Then a shelf falls on it and crushes it and kills it.
Some sort of shelving unit. You may have even call it a shelf.
I'm sorry. It was large and industrial.
And it pans up to an officer getting attacked by a zombie, and the zombie ripping a chunk of his neck out. And it looks fucking visceral. And then
There
it
is-
gets...
And there is literally flesh hanging from the zombie's mouth.
It is. Ooh. And then it gets shot by Leon, who looks like a young Leonardo DiCaprio. I think as Alex put it.
Kinda.
But it,
That's funny considering his name is Leon.
yeah, it's like he was based off of him or something.
His full name is Leon Naruto.
Leon Naruto?
You know,
Leon Naruto.
Leonardo.
He's gonna be the Hokage of the police. But completely remade. Everyone popped off for it. It's gonna be over the shoulder third person for the most part. You guys mentioned that you saw sections where it looked like it was going to be like a fixed camera.
Yeah, like there were a couple parts in the trailer that they showed off where it looked like he was going down a hallway and behind a fence in two different sections where it looked like the camera was fixed, like old Resident Evil style.
We were watching some gameplay of it, and it seemed like it's just third person. Except for there may be some certain like context sensitive parts where it may have a fixed camera, but for the most part it's RE4.
Yeah, see, that's what I was thinking.
The guy playing the demo kept getting like just fucking bit every time by zombies for a little bit. And then it goes to a cutscene with the police guy, with a chief of police, and you can still see the bite marks on Leon's neck.
Wow. That's
like, holy
cool.
shit.
Cool thing is, once you get the knife, it can be used as one of the defense knives from the Resident Evil 1 remake, where if a zombie attacks you, then you stab it into them. But once you stab it into them, it stays in their body until you kill that zombie.
All right, then.
So you can pick up the knife again. But
Also,
it's balanced out.
I noticed from some gameplay videos we were watching that I don't know if they're going to change this, but right now all the UI and HUD for it looks a lot like Resident Evil 7.
Oh yeah, I read apparently they're pretty much using the Resident Evil 7 engine for.
Yeah.
So that kind of makes sense, actually. It was either Resident Evil 7 or 6 engine.
It's 7.
Do it again. Don't do it again.
No,
It's 7.
I'm
was
not
7.
mixing
It's
them.
7.
I wasn't mixing up the games. I couldn't remember which
6.
number
It was
they
7.
used.
It was actually 7.
6
Okay.
is with 5.
Mother. Listen here, mother.
I said 6 is with 5. Damn it. They're similar. 6 and 5 are similar. 7
But,
and 2 remake is similar.
Yeah.
The other thing that we noticed from the gameplay thing we were watching is that it'll pop up your like little health meter every now and then. Just
Yeah.
like when you get attacked or something, it'll be like, "Oh, hey, you're in the yellow now. You might want to get on that."
Yeah, because like in the classic Resident Evil games, you will get attacked and it's like, all right, time to check the start menu. Oh look, I'm in caution. But now whenever you get attacked and put into a different zone, then it will flash on the screen, you are in caution.
You are about to get killed, bitch. You might want to fix that.
You are dead.
You
Not
should have
big
fixed
surprise.
that.
You are dead. Not big surprise.
And we got a date for it as well. It's coming out next year in January 25th.
What was the date for Kingdom Hearts again?
January 9th? Or 29th?
Basically, either way, same month.
And then after Resident Evil 2 came the big one, the other big one, the game that's been like at like the past 2 E3s, maybe 4, Death Stranding by Mr. Hideo Kojima.
What's that?
Do
I've
we
never
know-
heard of it.
Do we know anything new about this game other than you're a delivery man?
The new thing we know is that we know for sure that it's a video game now. We've actually seen gameplay.
We know for sure the backed ghosts.
What?
We know for sure that Norman Reedus ate a funky fetus. There's also going to be 2 more actual people, 2 actual fucking actors that are going to be in the game now. They're both female, so it's not just going to be exclusively men.
All of Kojima's
It's not-
boyfriends.
It's not going to be exclusively Norman Reedus.
Norman Reedus and Mads Mikkelsen. Don't forget Mads.
Was that guy actually Guillermo del Toro from that other trailer?
I think so. Because you know they're such good friends.
Yeah, Kojima's working on his harem.
Yeah. It's a multi-sex harem.
Jesus.
The main character, Norman Reedus, had a name drop, actually. His name was Sam Porter Bridges.
He's our brother.
Hey.
I hope I'm not a funky fetus.
Oh.
And I guess as well, like, the whole point of the babies is like you connect them into your butt and they can sense the ghost?
I don't know. We need to do a lot more research because I haven't inspected the trailer since it came out.
Okay, we can do all the research we want. We probably still won't learn a lot about this game, Alex.
Yeah, he has a point.
Yeah.
This game has been like so deep undercover, like it's under bedrock at this point. Like, holy fuck. We barely know anything other than there's real actors in it and like you carry boxes and people and babies.
Yeah, that body one was strange,
Who's in that body?
right?
Is that you? Is that a whale?
It's probably not
A
a whale.
human whale?
Is it one of the ghost people?
Is it Hideo Kojima?
Is it the sorrow?
It's the Solid Snake.
And you open it up and he says, kept you waiting, huh?
And Mads Mikkelsen is all like, yes, you did keep us waiting. Care for dinner? I'm making you.
Ew.
You get it? 'Cause you
You're
got the
making
handful,
snake for dinner.
dude.
I want some more.
Pretty tasty.
Let's talk about more Snake later.
So last day of E3, or the conference part of E3, was Nintendo, baby. Which they started the whole thing off by showing off a fucking sick ass mech game called Daemon X Machina.
Yeah, I mean, it looked okay, I guess, but the way they presented that...
Yeah, the trailer seemed really messy, and the fact that at the very end all the music just cuts out and shows like the title.
It was so weird, but like the mechs
Yeah.
all looked really good.
Yeah.
You looked at it and you thought it was a different game, right, Alex?
What?
You thought it was like that other arcade fucking
Oh,
mech
Border
game.
Break. Yeah.
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 I got excited. I was like, oh no, they're gonna bring Border Break here. Hell yeah.
To be honest, I personally, my first thought was... Fuck, what's the name of that game?
Armored Core?
No, not Armored Core.
Zone
Close.
Zone of the Enders.
Yes, that one.
Mm.
Yeah.
I honestly thought it might be a Zone of Enders game.
Like, I didn't think it was that, but it seems like the gameplay might be similar. The way you're controlling a fast-paced mech.
Might be very similar to it.
Yeah.
And it looked pretty good, but the trailer, like you guys said, it seemed like what were you doing with this trailer? How are we supposed to make a trailer again?
The editor was drunk.
He didn't know what he was doing.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then Nintendo did a swerve, I guess, except not a swerve. They announced Super Mario Party.
Ah, yeah.
A soft reboot of the Mario Party universe.
Yes, everything that you knew before about Mario Party is no, because Bowser is playable.
Yeah, there's a lot of difference between the original Mario Party universe and the new one. Because in the original Mario Party universe, it went up to a certain point where it was a board game, and then eventually, at Mario Party 9, they got in cars. But now that the universe is reset, all sorts of shit is crazy. Because it's back to the like straight up multiple players board game formula. And crazy shit's playable, like Bowser.
Oh boy.
Super Mario Party. The suffering continues.
You excited, Joe?
Oh, the mic is acting, he says.
Uh-oh.
Technical difficulties. Hello?
Hello?
There
There
you
we go.
are.
There you are.
Damn, I've been speaking for about 30 minutes now.
Oh
No
my
way!
god!
Jesus.
We haven't heard a single. We haven't heard anything from.
I was giving responses to some things.
Oh,
No!
we couldn't
Oh
even.
no!
That's
Oh,
sucks.
It's fine. It's fine.
We
All I wanted to say about Super Mario Party was, I will carry the burden.
You will carry that cross.
You're gonna carry that weight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fire Emblem,
Oh, God.
Fire Emblem, the new Fire Emblem that was announced got a name and gameplay, and it looks kind of cool.
I actually am pretty excited about it. Like, I was like, I gave Fire Emblem a try. I thought it was alright, but I wasn't super sold on it. But this one, I think I really like this.
I think
It's
I'm where you are, Joseph, because I'm not super into Fire Emblem, but what I saw from the trailer I thought looked really cool because of like the way individual units have like a squad around them now to make it seem like
Right?
an army's
Right?
actually
I thought
fighting.
the same thing.
Also,
it's really nice to see that too, because like before it's just like it's two dudes fighting each other. That's a war. That's what a war is. Two men looking at each other and taking turns. And now it's like a man runs up with a fucking squad behind him, and the squad's firing arrows and doing shit, and it's like,
Right.
oh wait, this is what a war's supposed to be. And like, as a guy that has fallen in love with Fire Emblem and has done things like besides just played Awakening, played other games, I'm like, this is good. This looks really good. The art style's gone back to kind of a anime look that's not really what Echo showed off, but like, hey, it doesn't look bad. It looks really good.
big
Yeah.
fan of the way the main character looks.
What was the main character's name, Alex?
Like Belith? I
Yeah,
think.
it's like some fucking Norse name or some shit.
Some sort of demon from something.
Belial.
Which makes you worried because you're like, oh, I'm the demon guy. Shit.
I'm the Demon King.
But the new Fire Emblem, 3 houses and 2 bedrooms and a garage.
Fire Emblem Real Estate Edition.
Hey,
I wonder how
Experience.
many houses you'll be able to.
I wonder how many babies you'll be able to make.
No, don't. Yeah, Corey, no.
This is what Fire Emblem is now, Ross. Making
Stop.
babies and throwing them at soldiers.
Oh my god, do you,
What the-
if that, like, what could be the excuse for babies becoming adults in this game?
Because, like, in fucking Awakening, it's time travel. Fates is the primordial hole
They're putting
in
a
fucking
pocket dimension where people age faster.
fucking.
So what
What
is
are
it
you
in
doing
this game?
They just come out as adults.
It's like the hyperbolic time chamber times 100.
That's what they did last time. They
That's
can't
the
do it
4th
again.
house.
The 4th house. The baby making house.
Oh God!
Corey
The
said
baby simulation house.
Corey said they crawl out fully grown, and all I could think about was an episode of Always Sunny in Philadelphia where Danny DeVito was stuck in a couch and he's slimy and covered in stuff, and he's just wrestling his way out of it.
What the fuck, even?
That's the reaction to Always Sunny. That's what it is. The game's coming out in spring of 2019, which might even include fucking like I think that's March, something like that.
It could be any month.
It could even be March.
That could even be any time.
Yeah. It also looks like you could tell your soldiers and your units and stuff like, hey, instead of training with a sword, you should train more with an axe. Which might mean like the weapon triangle might just be dead forever now.
Well, it could also mean like you can keep the same units and have them switch styles for certain encounters.
Yeah.
If you really think about it.
But I say the weapon triangle being dead part due to the fact that like Gaiden sort of got rid of it. It almost seemed like just because you ran up to a dude with an axe like and you were using a sword, it didn't seem like you were gonna like do more damage to him or anything like that.
Would you say it was like a slight advantage / disadvantage rather than a big Pokemon thing?
Almost, yet not. It's like it almost didn't exist.
Huh.
So I don't know if the weapon triangle is coming back or not anymore.
Well, I guess it could also be like they just kind of changed the formula to where, for example, swords are faster, axes are more powerful, that sort of thing,
Maybe.
instead of actually being effective against specific types.
Maybe they'll make flyers useful.
Ha!
That's funny.
You'd really have to
No.
drop the weapon wheel. to get there.
You can switch from the weapon triangle to the weapon circle.
The weapon octagon.
The weapon dodecahedron.
Okay, before we talk about real shit, I have news about Mario Party.
You have what?
News about Mario Party.
What
What's
about
It has online multiplayer.
What?
Oh shit.
Oh shit!
Oh hell yeah! Hey, wait, but does it have local and multiplayer?
Yes.
You mean local and online?
Yeah, like
Yes.
Puyo Tetris.
Oh, you
can't-
mean like two people on the same console
Yeah,
playing online? I don't know. I hope so.
Well,
I hope so. I mean, they did that with Mario Kart, so hopefully.
Mario
Do this
Kart
with-
and Smash, so there's
Yeah.
no reason they shouldn't.
Did somebody say Smash?
Smash!
Smash!
Both
No.
Sil and Corey cut out before the end of Smash. Smash!
Yeah, you guys got
no, I didn't cut out. I just stopped.
Oh, fuck you. Don't play with me, bitch.
It's an Aries thing.
Mm.
I thought it was a
But-
Smash thing.
Smash is back. Smash is back.
Smash.
Super Smash Brothers Ultimate, baby.
What's so ultimate about it, huh?
It's got every character in it. Every character from everything.
Okay, but do they have Solid Snake in it?
They got Solid Snake.
Oh my god. Do they
They
have
got Ice Climbers.
Do they got Pichu in it?
They got
They
Peach.
do.
They even got Wolf.
They got Wolfbat. Wolf looks
Yeah.
great. Zelda's different. Zelda's fucking Link Between Worlds Zelda.
Zelda looks amazing and beautiful.
She's perfect
She
in every
does.
way.
Mhm.
She's symmetrical.
Wait a minute.
Wait, what?
Hold on.
What?
She's symmetrical. Is what he said.
What? Okay. Anyway, moving on.
Don't doubt me, bitch. She is.
I've seen some division on people about Ganondorf because I love Ocarina of Time Ganondorf and I'm super happy about it.
Dude, same.
He looks sick. I like him a lot, and I'm glad
Like-
that's the one they're using.
There could be worse Ganondorfs for them to use. They could have used like old pig Ganon, man.
Hey, from
Hmm?
like
From like fucking the first Zelda all the way up to A Link to the Past,
That'd
where
be-
that's all you saw Ganon being was just a pig man.
that would be
Oh.
fine as a separate character. Honestly, that could be cool.
I mean,
But this is
I mean,
Ganondorf,
yeah.
Yeah.
and he has a sword that he actually uses in an attack now.
He actually uses his sword.
Yeah.
And it's-
It's basically replacing his smash attacks now, from what I know.
That's fucking cool.
Right?
No longer just Captain Falcon.
And his final smash is properly updated to Ocarina of Time, where he turns into the gigantic Demon King, twin sword wielding motherfucker.
I love it.
It's amazing.
It looks really good. And like on the subject of being divided on it, like I can go either way. I like Twilight Princess Zelda, old Ganondorf, but like old classic Ganondorf, I'm 100% down with this.
I mean, they probably did this to be more in line with the 3DS releases of the game. You know? Like, because not recent, I guess, but in the past year or two, they made the 3DS versions of Ocarina and Majora.
I think
And-
Sakurai just chose his favorites.
Yeah,
Or you know, that too. Just shit on
I can see what you're saying.
Sorry.
Ross. It could be like it could be that Sakurai has decided that like he's divided up the Zelda origins accordingly. Like he's given props to like A Link Between Worlds, A Link
You
to the
know
Past Zelda.
That's
got-
a good point. That's a
Ocarina
good
of Time.
point.
You got
We
Young
have-
Link, and he's like from fucking Majora's Mask. You have Breath of the Wild Link. You have Toon Link.
We have
That's covering so
5
many bases of links.
5 different games, 5 different
Yeah.
Zelda games. The only
Yeah.
difference is Ganon and Sheik are effectively from the same thing, the same
Yes.
game.
But that's because
But
Sheik is only
point
in one
is-
game.
Yes, this is true.
Yes.
Well,
If you're not counting Warriors,
yeah,
there you go.
but I mean, yeah, it's basically 5 different games. It's diverse games from the Legend of Zelda series,
Exactly.
and I love it. It's interesting. It's cool,
It's not just the same game.
right?
It's like, we're all from Twilight Princess. Worship us. No. You're all from different things. And that's good. That's good.
Speaking of being from different games in the series, I heard some shenanigans about Snake.
Oh,
Hmm?
well, I think what you're referring to is his design.
Yeah.
This has been a thing since Brawl, because
Yeah, I know.
He-
His ass is gone. I know, guys.
that is the shenanigans, is that they've completely removed his stupid, sexy ass.
Gee.
But the thing that's always been weird about Snake is that he's basically Big Boss's head on MGS2 Snake's body with MGS1 Snake's personality.
Does
Am
not
I the
make
only one that doesn't give a shit that he doesn't have an ass right now?
Yes. This is big.
Okay.
This is important.
Alright.
I mean, I don't really care that much, but he does look kind of weird.
I'm not looking at his butt. I'm looking at the fight.
The thing is, like, in the other game, it was almost like a texture, basically. But I've seen some pictures of him, and it seems like he's concave.
Mr. Snake, you have no ass.
Whoa!
Snake's ass is so sexy. I can't believe they had to remove it.
They took, like, a what are those things? They took a scalpel and surgically removed his ass.
Again, I give no fucks about his ass.
I couldn't carry it.
Listen. The problem we're focused so much on Snake's ass is because everything about Smash Ultimate is so perfect that this is the complaint we have.
either. More of a nitpick than anything.
We are so desperate to find something to bitch about that we had to resort to ass.
It's sad because it's true.
I mean, think of all the things they fixed. They changed fucking jump attacks. So you just had to press a jump and fucking attack, and not you can short hop with it. You can do short hops. It's a command now. It's not just toggle your stick up and down, say a prayer, and hope it works. You can do short hops. And they've changed the fucking final smashes to be fast and get it out of the fucking way, and Sonic's not an annoying bullshit thing anymore. He's like, oh, I'm flying around. No, you get that shit done, you get back to it.
Yeah,
I'm
I'll tell
I'm
you.
gonna use my final smash.
yeah, that's
and
what it
just-
was.
I'm gonna use my final smash and just kind of float at the edge of the fucking corner of the stage.
Oh, no.
Finally, Falco can actually prefer the air.
You can directional dodge now.
Your dodges wear out the more you use it.
Oh, you know what? That brought up an interesting thought for me. You know, Melee with the air dodge has this whole wave dashing tech.
Uh-huh.
Right?
Do you think that's gonna reopen the wave dash?
No. Maybe. Probably not.
If the Melee babies try their best, they might be able to pull off a wave dash.
The only problem is they won't be able to spam it for 5 hours.
Yeah. God, I hope they. That's,
Listen, though. Listen, guys. Here's the thing. If we make the new Smash more like Melee, then that means we can get rid of Melee, and it won't take up a slot at EVO anymore.
He right.
Evil,
right.
evil will be free of Melee babies.
But you know there are still going to be Melee purists.
But if we can...
They'll sit in the fucking garage and try with their broken GameCube controllers that have to be broken so that they do a stupid thing, which is basically just cheating. I hope Melee dies. Anyway.
Yeah.
Daisy's in the game.
Daisy!
Daisy!
Hey, Daisy.
Hi, I'm Daisy!
Daisy.
That okay,
Daisy.
seriously, that needs to be a taunt of her either just screaming her name or saying "Hi, I'm Daisy,"
Yeah.
like from Double Dash.
It's it's a neat thing with Echo Fighters, and I'm wondering if now like the Echo Fighters are going to be in the same space as what they're based off on,
Probably not.
or if they're just going to be floating around in their own little space. But like it's cool that they have a name that's not quite as bad as Clone Fighter. Echo Fighters sounds like it has a little bit of dignity to it.
Yeah,
Yep.
I like it.
Yeah, it's a good name. Thank you, Sakurai.
Sakurai was all like, yeah, we're doing all this cool stuff, so I hope you're not expecting us to make a lot of new characters. So it makes me wonder how many Echo Fighters they're actually going to add.
That's a good question.
Right now, we have just 3, right?
No.
Technically,
Well, technically, we sort of have 4 or 5 if you include Dr. Mario and Pichu.
Dr. Mario,
Technically.
definitely.
Pichu not so much because it has like a whole different thing.
Well, yeah.
They
true.
all have slightly different moves. Like Dr. Mario has the cape instead of the flood.
Yeah,
Okay, well, what about Kirby and Jigglypuff?
that's
the only similar float.
they're both round and spherical.
Spherical!
Spherical.
Spherical.
Yeah, they're very spherical.
Hey, yeah, did you ever see fucking Jigglypuff's new? I say new. It's not new, but its expression now during its final smash where it's fucking pissed. Hello.
I was
We heard.
no, I was about to say something else, and now I can't remember what it was. I got distracted.
Echo Fighters?
Mii Fighters.
Oh yeah. Mii Fighters.
Big and buff.
Yeah, I like the redesign of the Mii Fighters. Their new proportions. They actually look like people.
Yeah, it's great.
So
They're not just mutants.
So are we still going to be able to stick our heads on them, or?
I hope so. If we don't, then I riot.
I could imagine
Probably.
they'll probably have set movesets that you can't edit, but you could edit their visual aesthetics. Like put your
They
Mii
did
on
say that
it.
there would be like voice options for them.
Huh.
I think that I heard that there was going to be at least like 17 different voices for them.
I thought it was 12.
Or it might be 12. It was a good size number. That's all I remember.
I know one thing that after seeing what they do with Palutena, it seems like we're not going to be able to customize movesets again
Yeah.
like we were able to in Smash 4, which I guess isn't all that bad, but it was kind of fun to just kind of screw around with.
It's
Look at how big I can make Link's bombs.
a single reason to go back to Smash for 3DS and Wii U.
Yeah. But hey, man, this game looks really, really, really good.
Yeah,
They-
it really does.
They have there's so many stages already announced for this game.
And none
So
of them
many.
are Poke Floats.
There's so many stages that it's easier to count the stages that aren't in the game yet.
Yeah, but let's be honest here. Out of the 5 of us, we're gonna play the same damn stage over and over.
And I will continuously try to drag all of us to Great Cave Offensive.
Fuck no.
Yeah.
Winnie Hut Jr.
I thought we were gonna. I thought we were talking about Fuckhouse.
I wonder if you
That's a good question. Are they going to bring back the custom level thing?
Oh, I hope so.
I mean, that'd be really neat if they did. But if they don't, I mean, I guess I wouldn't complain.
Yeah.
I mean, if they don't, we still have Hyrule Castle Fuckhouse.
Yeah.
I think we have 2 Hyrule Castles.
Oh
That's
yeah,
true,
that's
actually.
true because they got the N64 version.
Yes. So I can still have my Hyrule Castle while everybody else wants to go to the other one.
Which we will all go to Hyrule Temple and you solid.
There needs to be more levels with roofs like Hyrule Castle because that's the temple. Its name is Temple. Let's get that right.
Yes, it's
Right.
Hyrule Temple.
But it's the roof that you keep bouncing off of and keep teching to save yourself that makes that stage the best.
The fucking ceiling nipple.
That
The
nipple,
ceiling advantage.
that nipple has taken equally as many lives as it's saved.
Oh fuck! I remember I somehow managed to, out of sheer luck, tech off of that when we were playing.
Good times.
When did we play? Was it yesterday?
Yeah.
It was 2 days ago.
2 days ago. Okay. God, my sense of time.
I feel you, man. I had something recently that was a big problem. Oh yeah.
You cut out.
Well, I didn't say anything, so fuck you.
Oh, so you didn't cut out.
Well,
I just stopped.
I cut out, but it was something that wasn't important. But my sense of time is also messed up because I was thinking about waiting for Smash 3DS and Wii U to come out, and I forgot that it was just a year after it was announced, basically, that it actually came out.
Huh.
Like, it was announced at E3 2013, and then it came out October 2014.
Nice.
It felt like a million years in between.
It did. It was
Those
also
were better days.
It was also a bigger gap, between Raw and the Wii U 3DS game. Big gap.
It was like 6 years.
Yeah.
What
But hey, we got the new one in a few months,
It comes
We only
out.
have one version of the new one to worry about.
which I was not expecting. I meant like it coming out so soon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's so fucking crazy because it's like, by the way, we're releasing this game at the end of the fucking year. It's like, what? Are you? Am I stroking out?
I did not expect them to fucking release it this year, to be honest.
Yeah, like I figured like a couple of years, but I guess like they have everything set up from the Wii U version, so they just like up the graphics, update a few models, and go from there. Like,
There's a little bit more to it than that, but you can definitely see why it wouldn't take as long.
yeah, it's some crazy shit, man.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go ahead and address the elephant in the room that we have avoided up until this point.
Oh God.
Waluigi's not in the game.
I am so upset. No, but really, motherfucking Ridley.
Ridley.
Da 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 da. Hey,
Fucking,
Is that even the right theme?
I don't know.
It took years of
fucking
demand.
I'm too big to be Smash.
He was a boss. He was a stage hazard. Now he's a character.
No, don't forget, he was even in Smash 64 as a tiny pixel floating in the background.
Oh yeah, of his. Oh,
Shit.
it was his original sprite appearance. Oh my goodness.
I totally forgot about that.
Yeah,
I
I put it
forgot
out of my
about
mind, and I love 64 Smash.
It's because I hated that stage.
I used to bring people to that stage just to. I was so cheap in that stage. I'd use that asset against everybody else.
That's exactly why I hated that fucking stage. Fuck the goddamn acid. Ugh.
Oh yeah, fuck that acid. I hate that place.
This fucking place is terrible.
Metroid stages are always super fucked up.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I think the only one that I haven't hated was I think it was Norfair. Wait, was it?
Was it
But
a
it's-
rotating one?
No, it wasn't the rotating one. It was the one that was like there's lava around it, and there was like tubes that would pop up, and you could hide inside of that.
Oh yeah, that was a good one. I liked
That
that,
was-
one.
That was fine. Every other one can go suck a dick because they're all hell. All of them are horrible little landscapes because it's Metroid and everything there is hell. Even about all the other stages that were bullshit,
Like Poke Floats.
like Poke Floats, like Big Blue.
There was that one stage from Brawl based on that DS game that no one played. Remember that? With the leaves?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
That stage,
Alright.
I remember it only because I'm looking at this list of stages that are not coming back.
I
Thank God.
remember it, but not what it was called.
I don't even remember the game.
Wait, do you have a list of the stages not coming back?
Yeah, or it's not that they're not coming back for certain, it's that they haven't been shown off yet, at least.
Oh, okay.
What if they do show up?
That
What
would,
if Pokeflows does come back?
that would be
What
great.
if all the stages come back with all of the characters?
I was about to
Everyone
say
is-
the damn thing, the same damn thing.
You would think since it's Smash Ultimate. The one that I'm most upset about is that Fountain of Dreams hasn't been in a game since Melee.
I know.
And that stage is music, and it's the way everything
Beautiful.
looks. It's amazing.
But those Donkey Kong reactions, though.
See, that's the thing I'm kind of confused about, because I've seen Donkey Kong make those faces in other Smash games.
But he's got even more faces now.
His eyeballs
He's
stretched to the
stealing
end.
other people's faces.
Did you know that they made Samus's breasts smaller?
Yes.
It looks
Yeah, I
But
saw that.
she's very muscular now.
She is.
Tell
She's
She
bald.
looks a lot better. To be honest, in
Mhm.
Smash they were too big.
Hey, but I didn't mind.
So
of course
none of
you
us
didn't
mind.
mind.
It's an Aries thing.
It's an Aries thing.
Fucking Aries.
Always
Yes.
liking the big titterongos.
We love them big beefaronis.
Big titterongos.
Big beef around.
That might be what you get.
Ridley's in Smash, guys.
Really?
Ridley. Ridley's in Smash.
Ridley.
For Ridley.
Ridley's in Smash.
Did you see him steal Mario's head and he does the Mario Odyssey
Yeah.
trailers twirl?
Fucking Ridley's an asshole.
He is.
He's-
But I love him.
He fucking
You know-
killed Mega Man.
He killed Mega Man. He killed Mario. It's all fucked up.
Alex and you were trying to convince me that he killed him. I think you took him out a little.
No, he ripped Mario's head off.
Like he might have just gotten a little bad case of whiplash.
Look, I love Mario.
Corey.
I love the Mario. But Mario's not coming back.
You're gonna-
Corey. The dragon takes people and drags them across floors and walls. Mario is gone.
You're
They
gonna-
wouldn't kill Mario though. It's Nintendo.
You're gonna turn on Smash Ultimate and Mario is gonna be gone from the roster.
You select Mario and his corpse falls on the ground.
It's fucked
Oh
up.
god. Well,
That's
if
real
you want to use Smash logic, they both lost a life, or they're out of the game. There.
They both turned back into trophies.
They lost stocks.
Socks.
Oh,
Stock.
that's another thing. That's another
Oh,
thing.
I thought you said socks.
They lost.
That's
their
another
stocks.
thing. I like the changes they did to the in-game shit. Like when you get knocked off the stage and you go off screen, it shows a little mini map of where you are and like how close you are to the kill box. And then when you actually kill someone or get killed, it'll show lives left for both players.
Right.
That's pretty cool. I like those.
And then you got characters like Robin who have meters now, or like the villager where it shows what they pocketed.
Mhm.
Right? And it actually looks like an inventory slot
Yes,
from Animal Crossing.
it does. It's beautiful.
It's a good aesthetic.
It's
But
good.
I'm really happy that Robin now has a thing that's like, hey, here's how much longer you have on your fucking Thunder Tome, your 11th sword.
Thunder!
Elf Thunder, Elf Fire.
That's where I.
Fucking-
That's why I carry my soup ladle.
Oh god, if they only gave him the soup ladle. Robin, why are you carrying that daikon radish? So I can fuck shit up, man.
Hey man, you don't know. They might have given it to him as a secret gag weapon at some point.
If we had those customization things, you could change what weapon they're holding.
That would be cool.
Marth carrying the falchion? I don't think so. It's a soup ladle now. Lucina has a log. Oh yeah, I think logs were axes. Never mind.
How many characters do we know actually got alternate costumes like Ike did? Oh, Bayonetta. Bayonetta was another one. Plus
Yeah,
the
Bayonetta
Fire
and
Emblem main
Cloud.
characters. Oh yeah, and Cloud. Cloud, for his Final Fantasy VII outfit, should speak Japanese, but if he switched to Advent Children, then he should speak English for some reason.
What the fuck?
Can you believe Martha's gonna speak English now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's so crazy.
it's
Keep your
I
eyes
know.
open.
it's honestly weird that he didn't in the last game.
Mina.
Nina. Nina. And now it's like, what the fuck? Fucking Marth's like, no fucking way, Rio. I'm out of here.
Ike's like, it's laced with, what did he say, LSD?
It's laced with drugs.
That was it, he just said drugs.
He just said drugs. What, Ragnar? It's laced with drugs, and he starts smoking his big ass sword.
What the fuck?
I smoke
Oh.
for
Using fucking Roy to light it. Oh god. Everyone's speaking English now. Roy isn't. They didn't say if Roy was gonna speak English, did they?
You'd think they would mention it.
Yeah. I mean, he might still, but who knows?
I feel like the reason they speak English is, I guess, partly because of.
Fire Emblem.
Okay, yeah,
Hero.
thank you. But I figure it's either because of Fire Emblem Heroes or Fire Emblem Warriors that they gave
You
them.
cut out. I'm not that time.
I figure that it's probably because of Fire Emblem Heroes or Fire Emblem Warriors that they have English voice actors now.
You cut out.
Shut up, bitch. He didn't. He's good.
He kind of cut out.
Whatever, you know what I'm trying to say.
Fire Emblem Heroes.
Right, Joe?
Right.
That's right, Mike.
Thank you, Yuri Lowenthal, for voicing Marth.
What
And-
the fuck?
What the fuck?
Whoever fucking voiced Roy, if he gets his English voice in the Smash.
Here, let me turn on the embarrassing game.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't. Not on the podcast. Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links!
How embarrassing.
Oh.
Fire Emblem Heroes.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Embarrassing.
The absolute madman. He went and did it. Oh, God. And that's it. That's all of E3. All in all, it was a year. It was a thing.
Yeah, there's a handful of stuff I'm super excited for.
And there's just there's a lot of stuff that's like, yeah, that's a thing. You've said this before. I still don't care, but there's a lot of stuff that I think we all have something to be excited about.
Yeah, we do.
Like Spider-Man.
You know, that costume of his still kind of throws me off, but when they said that, his original costume would be in the game, I was like, alright, I'm aboard.
I love his new costume. I think it's great. Like the white, like it adds a little something to it.
It's not for me.
That's understandable. Have a nice day.
He's a real American Spider-Man now.
He's red, white, and blue, baby.
He fights for the rights of every man.
I fight for my friends.
I sent a picture of the updated Smash roster with all the characters announced.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
No, because I see Sam Undertale.
Yeah.
I think that's the only thing they changed.
Actually, hold on. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
They just shoehorned him in.
Yeah, they did.
There is
Get him out of here.
there is a
Wait,
there
wait.
is a chance he will get in the game.
No,
Oh, that's
it's not.
Rosalina.
He was Undertale came to the Switch, didn't it?
I think so. Pretty sure it did. The Switch or the Wii U. I can't remember which.
It wasn't the Wii U.
Shut up.
It came to the PS4, so he will be in Smash. I got that wrong. PlayStation Battle Royale. What was it called? All Stars? All Stars Battle.
Yeah, PlayStation All Stars. That flaming pile of shit that will never come back.
Right.
There's so much.
Everyone be thankful.
There's so much potential, and they totally dropped it on their ass.
Because they suck. Nobody knew what they were fucking doing with that game.
Yeah, the studio that made that game, and then nothing else.
They fucking died. They were killed because of their sins.
The sins never die.
The sin will never die because the game's still out there.
I can't wash this blood off my hands. So who won E3, guys?
Oh, that's a
Capcom.
tough choice.
It was Capcom.
That's a tough question. So,
We all won Capcom. We won Capcom because everybody basically gets something that they want.
from Capcom,
Shut the fuck up.
but like no one really like did anything.
Wait. Did I say one Capcom?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my
I
god.
said that like 4 times.
We won Capcom.
We won
said it like with such gusto. I thought you meant it.
Yeah.
I thought that's what you were trying to say.
We won Capcom.
We won Capcom. We
Now
won
we're
Capcom.
down.
Dying over here. I meant you know what I meant.
No, we
God
don't.
damn
We won E3.
We won E3.
We won Capcom.
That's the slogan for the episode.
That's it. Yeah, you got it.
We won Capcom, guys.
No, it's we won Cap. You cut out.
Oh, we won a cap.
Cappy.
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 Cappy's in Smash, guys.
Oh yeah.
Just like we always wanted.
I think his eyes add.
It's more character to him. It's so good. I love it. I'm in love with this game. There's no clear winner on which company won E3, but I think it's fair to say that the players have won. The consumer is the real winner here.
I think
Mhm.
the winner is the friends we made along the way.
I think E3 subverted expectations.
No,
In the end, it was all about family.
everything I'm excited about was either leaked or already known about.
Yeah.
To be honest.
The only thing, Doom 2. That's good.
Yeah.
And Sekiro. That's not being Bloodborne subverted expectations.
That's true. See, I wasn't lying.
I am slightly upset that we didn't hear anything about Metroid Prime, but then it can't be far enough in development yet for them to have anything.
Well, it's either that or they're just gonna show it off in a direct, like, a week from now.
Probably.
Because, like, Nintendo does this shit year-round, so they don't care as much
Mhm.
about E3.
I guess. That's true.
I was thinking about it because, like, Alex, you were really hoping for SMT5 news.
I was.
And, like, I was thinking about it as, like, they probably won't show off anything for us about SMT5 until, like, after it's probably been released already in the East. Like, after it's been released in Japan. Because you remember, like, we're getting, like, commercials and stuff here about fucking Persona 5 dancing getting localized.
Yeah. Plus, when I think they definitely did announce the first teaser for SMT5 before, in Japan, before they ever did in America.
Yeah.
Eh.
So.
Eh.
Eventually, we'll get it. We'll get you those demons, buddy.
One day.
And his demons will be a little different.
We'll be sick.
Animal Crossing
No, they
fan
won't.
song.
They'll be the exact same fucking demons, and he'll have Odin right next to Mara.
I'm sure there's going to be one new design, but the important things is that if you have a friend who is a fan of Animal Crossing, keep an eye on them. Make sure they're doing okay, because they're going through some very rough times right now.
Tell them you love them and respect them.
It's important to know that they are loved.
It's okay, Sil. It will come eventually.
It's okay, Alex. You'll fuck the dog soon.
What the hell?
Okay, same time next week, guys.
Same
Alex, are
time.
you trying to fuck dogs?
Never in my
Why
life.
did we have you watch over our aunt's dogs if you were going to try to fuck them?
Oh
Why, you're afraid of us?
That's
So-
disgusting. Stop it.
no!
Still, I am super upset about the what's the word? Lie. You're slandering me, Sil, and I don't appreciate it.
Oh, God. knew it.
When was the last time you played that mobile game?
Dead.
Exactly.
Christmas.
That sounds right.
Last year
God.
Christmas.
Is it already dead?
I'd believe it.
I mean, probably.
I wonder if it lasted longer than fucking Mario Go.
Duh,
You mean Mario Run?
Whatever.
compare
Mario Go.
compare,
That's the same goddamn thing.
compare it to Miitomo.
Miitomo lasted for at least 2 years.
Okay, but how many people were playing it for the second year?
Oh, you're right.
hmm
The only long-lasting one is Fire.
And Pokemon
Always
Go.
trusting the waifu advantage.
He said the only long-lasting one is Fire Emblem, which has again only been out for a year.
You cut out in the exact same spot.
Fire Emblem. Heroes.
Where is he?
Fire Emblem.
Fire up. Fire up.
I'm
Fire!
I'm picturing an Animal Crossing fan in a hospital bed with a phone playing Animal Crossing. What's it called?
A campground?
Yeah, whatever. Animal Crossing camp shits, and it's just hooked up like an IV straight into their veins.
I thought you were talking about the. You've been in a coma, me.
Oh boy, I can't wait for the new Animal Crossing game.
You've been in a coma for 9 years.
9 years? Oh boy, I can't wait to go back to my village in Animal Crossing.
Oh no, it's
fuck.
covered in weeds.
Well, if you think that's bad, let me tell you something, kid.
Let me tell you something, brother. I love the devil.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh,
Why
no.
is Hogan in the hospital? Get him out of there. Oh god.
Alright, I think it's time we take the podcast off of life support too.
Yeah, it's time to finally kill this son of a bitch.
We're
I'm ready
dead
to get
after
my-
only 3 episodes.
No,
It didn't last long.
This-
I can't wait to get the inheritance, though.
what? Like, what does that mean?
I'm rich, bitch.
We didn't even.
What inheritance, Corey? Share with the rest of us.
You don't need to worry about that, Ross, but I need you to sign this document right here.
Nah, I'm good, thanks.
Nah, just a little John Hancock, because you're gonna be so big and famous, you know.
Nah, I'm alright. I'm alright.
Hey,
Bye,
Joe, can I have
fam.
your autograph?
Good talk.
All right.
No, wait, hold on, we didn't say our catchphrase.
Oh yeah, remember everyone. Stay freaky.
Da 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 da. Bye.
Bye.
Same Torbjorn time, same Torbjorn place.
Now I'm gonna have to hide a very transparent, barely able to see it Torbjorn in the thumbnail.
He's in the sun.
He's our mascot.
Come get your fucking armor.
Stupid bitch juice. Me.